Not war, because time does follow us.
Time does follow us, Stevo,
Yes,
doesn't it? It follows us.
Does follow us.
Getting old, you know, getting old.
Yes, time does follow us. I'm a monkey lizard, I'm a monkey lizard, and I love to make love that warm. And this is Star Wars, so that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious.
All about love here, Stevo. All about
I'm
love.
a monkey lizard, and I love to make love that warm. And this is Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. Don't forget what it takes to be a human being. But I'm not a human. I'm a monkey lizard. And don't
I'm a monkey
forget
lizard,
monkey
Stevo.
lizards have
Don't forget
feelings.
it. I'm a monkey lizard, Stevo. Don't forget it.
Because time does follow us.
Yay.
That's my jam.
Yeah.
That's my jam right there.
Yeah, we've been
I was feeling
jamming.
that one. Well, it's like taking off to a galaxy far, far away, but kind of like a tropical destination.
Yeah.
Like you, me, and Lando in a hot tub and
Oh,
some spotska, just living a life. Just
that's
having a
the
good
way we
time.
roll.
That's
the
it,
way
man.
we roll.
That's it. I'm happy to be here. This is fun already.
Yeah.
2 minutes in and I'm feeling groovy, feeling good.
You're doing it, yeah. We're back. But
We made it.
jams. Yeah, little jams of a little dance. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, my phone's going off. Turn my phone off. There we go.
No,
Welcome. Yeah. Welcome, everybody.
Does he know you're staying up this late?
I know. Welcome, everybody, to Monkey Lizard Hangouts. We're back. I'm your host, Bob Rum. And we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and we're live on Twitter. So you can't escape us. Anywhere you go, you'll
That's
find
a lot.
us. That's right. That's right. I'm sorry, Stevo. He's kind of got this thing. He insists on being introduced first.
Oh,
So
yeah.
It's a Monkey Lizard thing.
Absolutely.
He's a DJ and a producer and a toy and video game collector. Some say an average jester. Few have yet to corroborate that he's an incredible lover. That's not true. It's widely known. He is definitely the director of the Monkey-Lizard Register and clearly the leader of the KoWaKiaN MoNKeY-LiZaRD army. It's Salacious Rum. That's right. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you. But we're on it. We've got one of my favorites, one of my heroes. He's here today. Yeah. Oh my God. We've been following you for years, Stevo. For years, honestly.
Has it been that long?
Honestly. Well, our special guest needs little introduction. I don't think you'll find anyone that could dispute this. We think he must be the nicest guy on the internet. But don't let that fool you. Because when it comes to collecting Star Wars, he's a hustling, a bustling, a wheeling and a dealing to bring you the latest merch. We can't believe he's not yet achieved 1,000. He's closing in on it, though. We've got to get him closer today. We've got to push. We've got to get there. He's almost there. Well and truly deserves it. So come on, peeps. Let's get him over the line. It's Stevo from the Collecting Star Wars channel.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Salacious, it's an honor. I have to tell you, I never thought you'd ask, but I'm thrilled that you did. And I'm really happy to be here. So I don't know what's in store, but I'm ready to go along for the ride. And I'm going to have fun with this. So thanks for inviting me. Thank you very much.
Oh, I can't believe you're on here, to be honest. Can't believe you're on here. You know, you're a legend to me. You're a legend to me.
Oh, man.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is episode 41 of the Monkey-Lizard Army. Now, before we get into the questions, of which Salacious has slaved over them, it's time to welcome the Monkey-Lizard Army into the chat. So this is a bit of a tradition. So if I call them out, can you help Salacious greet them in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's do it, Bob. Who we got? Well, the chat is piling up for sure. The Monkey-Lizard Army are piling in. We got G-Force.
Nice. What's up, G-Force?
My executive special assistant, G-Force. And of course, the Double J, John Joker.
Wow.
Double
Joker's
J.
here.
Double J. He's a beautiful boy. He's a beautiful boy.
He's a good man.
He's a good man. He's a good man. And Geek Strong, aka Dino the Machino, aka Porno Rocky, is in the chats. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, Geek Strong. You know. Nice.
Oh, and look who has returned. If you want to go on a butt tour, there's only one man. It's Luke from Anywhere But Ours.
All right.
He's seen more butts than anyone. He's seen the most butts out of anyone. You got to envy him, and yeah,
we all do. We all do for sure.
And it's my little Irish friend,
Connor.
Oh.
Nice.
He says, "Poor Stevo." I've already apologized. So
Connor's a good man. He's giving me that moral support. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. What was that? What was that?
Oh, nice. Got some legends in the chat. What's up?
Legends. Here's another one.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Tez.
Tez. Good to see you, man.
Now, watch out for this one. He's a beautiful man, but he's liable to drop a bit of German propaganda now and again.
Ooh.
From Frankfurt, my good friend, Sonny Frisch.
I've been through Germany a couple of times, but not Frankfurt yet, so it's on my list.
Beautiful place. Beautiful
I'll
place.
stop in and say hi, Sonny, next time I can.
He's a nice boy. Well, he's moving to Australia soon, so you better get in there.
Oh,
he's
okay. That's another trip then.
He's going down under.
That's awesome. Okay.
What else we got, Bob? Everyone's saying hello to each other. The chat's slowly filling up. Here's some YouTube royalty for you, Stevo.
Wow, nice.
Only one. It's only one, and Salacious Rum.
You pulling all the talent, man. You pulling all the talent. Look at you.
You know, me and Only One. You know, we go back. You know, we go way back. Me and Only One.
Mm-hmm. Does he have you up on his legendary wall? Are you up there somewhere?
I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, he's got a couple of. Yeah. He made a song. He wrote a song. Called Only One and Salacious Rum. See,
nice. Yeah, you guys got to collaborate. Put some hot licks on tracks. Yeah,
we do. Only One. I've been saying that. We do. Let's get it on.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Here is Stevo's link to his channel. It's also in the description, by the way. So, on a quick link, it's in the description. Go and do it now. Click the link so you open up another tab. Remember to save that sub. You won't regret it because he's got a great channel. So go and do it. We've got to get him to that 1,000 subs. He's close.
Yeah,
he's close. He was within an inch.
Yeah, it's close. I think it's 42. Oh. The answer to life, the universe, and everything, and how many more subs I need. So find me 42. It will be good.
Go do it. 42. Let's get it down. So far we can get it down. Rolando.
Oh, yo, Rolando. What's up? Rolando, nice. I love his avatar.
I know.
His little baby picture.
Yeah.
It's almost as small as you are, Salacious. Just about the right size.
Well, you know, us monkey lizards, you know, through thousands of years of breeding and evolution, we are designed now to be the most perfect lovers possible. Small and flexible. You know, we can get into, any, any place, we can squeeze in any, we get in anywhere. And we've got stamina, Stevo.
I've got questions. If you want to get into it now or later, I've got questions about monkey lizard love.
Okay, hit me.
Okay, well, I'm trying. I was just recently watching the 3 Men and the Monkey Lizard, where you guys are going over lovers and fighters and who'd you pick. And I know that was sort of a list of ideally who could you pick, who would you pick. But I'm interested in who you've already picked. I mean, you're a man about the galaxy. Who have you already had a romantic?
You want me to give up the juice? You want me to give up the goss?
Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I'll name a couple, and if you want to mention yes or no or what have you, then go ahead. But I'll just throw a couple out there that I think you might have had some history with.
Go on then.
Okay. All right. So I was thinking who would be if I were matching, if I were the matchmaker, if you hired me for my services, not only collecting but connecting Star Wars romance. My first pick would be Bo-Katan. That would be my first pick for you. So what say you? Is there any connection there? Any story there? What do you think about that one?
Let me just say,
Mm-hmm.
woohoo, woohoo.
Okay.
Just leave it at that. Just leave it at that.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have to give up all your secrets, but I know.
Make of that what you know.
She's, Katie Sackhoff. She's beautiful. She's strong. She's funny.
Let me just say, she likes props.
She likes props. That I did not know. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. I was not aware of that. Interesting. So
she's a bit tough. Yeah, she's a bit spanky. She's a bit.
Yeah.
Likes to bring.
She likes to do improv or something. Is that what it's for? Like rubber chickens.
She's a bit aggressive. She's a bit of an aggressive lover, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She likes to, dominate, things, and I don't mind that. I couldn't be submissive.
Sure.
Just when she's a beautiful lady, like hey,
Well, there's no doubt about that. Is one more question: helmet on or helmet off?
Oh, it's helmet on, isn't it? Got to be helmet on.
Yeah.
Got to be in it.
Yeah. Okay, I knew I wasn't far off.
She was going to take off, and I was like, no, leave it on. Leave it on, God damn it.
Leave the backpack off and leave the helmet on. Okay.
You've already beaten me to an inch of my life, so I leave it on. It's just,
Okay. I got two more guesses in my connection Star Wars here. What about? This was an irresistible pick. So Ewan McGregor. With that beard and that accent, we all melt. So. What say you about Ewan McGregor? You guys?
Oh, he's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. Let's just say me and Ewan. Let's just say we've been out on the town together. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
Let's just say he's been my wingman.
Oh.
He's been my wingman. Just put it
nice.
Like that.
Okay. Maybe that's the episode 10 we all want to see.
Yeah.
Salacious Rum and Obi-Wan wingman. Okay.
It was like Salacious, you can be my wingman. I was like, bullshit. You can be mine.
That's the Rogue One movie. That's the Rogue Squadron movie we need right there. That's the Rogue Squadron movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm feeling good. Okay. My last guess. So I knew I was close with Bo-Katan. Ewan McGregor there had to be a story, but the obvious choice to me for the real love match in this connecting Star Wars is Salacious and Chopper. Am I right?
No, we don't.
You guys together, the trouble you could get into.
We're anti-droids, to be honest. Don't like droids.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not really a droid, though. He's got so much personality. And the size is right. You could ride him. I know you like to ride.
Well, I could ride him, all right. Yeah, but no, we're not that keen on on them droids. We tend to pluck their eyes. If they've got them, we'll pluck their eyes, to be honest.
Well, there is that precedent. I didn't think of that. Okay.
Like 3PO, he's a bit of a,
I don't know. Well, some romances
never really hit it off with the old droids. I could be tempted by that L3, from Solo. I could be tempted by her.
Sure.
But,
Okay.
Well, but anyway, this is a new segment. I'm going to have to record a new music segment. It's Star Wars Love Match with Stevo.
You and Obi-Wan, only one can write the song, and it could be a new segment. I love it.
Yeah. Star Wars Love Match with Stevo. Well, that was good. We love that. That was good.
Awesome.
Let's see what else we got. Rawzaf's he's assembling the Twitch army for us, Stevo. He's assembling everyone over on Twitch.
Like it.
That's good. I like that interlude. That was good. Jason's here.
Jason, there we go.
He says, good to see you, Stevo.
Now, he's from Australia. Now he's in Texas, right?
Correct.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I
like that.
Boy.
Yeah.
Tim's here. Good old Tim.
Tim, what's up, Tim?
Fine Englishman. And Lobot, a.k.a. Lowboy.
Whoa, Lobot. Nice.
He's here.
Rock on.
We're up to 26 so far. Still assembling. Up to 26, but still
Okay.
assembling. Still have people that come out to see Stevo.
That's a good party right there.
Dino says, Stevo, are those full arcades or the what-ups?
So the Star Wars one, that's arcade 1-up. And then this other one is a multi-cade. It's got over 800 games in it. And it's a custom build from a company called Suncoast Arcade, which is down here in Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida. So they do custom builds. So, and it's a little bit more expensive than arcade 1-up, but it's cheaper than a lot of these online, upper end arcade builders that just want like $3,000 or something. This was only 15, I think. So a little bit more affordable. A step up from arcade 1, but not quite the crazy, ultra expensive ones that the industry is starting to put out now. Now that in-home arcades are getting so popular and so easy to mass produce, there's some crazy ones out there that are just charging way too much money.
Too much.
But Suncoast, I recommend. I don't know if they deliver internationally. I don't know if they deliver to KoWaK, but they are all over Florida in the Southeast. So they're a good one to go with. Yeah.
Well, I got my importing business anyway, so I could always see them. If anyone at KoWaK wants them. So we got 17 decimal.
Oh, wow. Cool. Hello, man.
And we got Left Coast. Old Rick.
Yeah.
Old Rick. Hello, Rick.
Rick's the best.
Please go and sub to Stevo. He's almost at 1,000 subs. He's almost there. Let's make it happen for him. He's almost there. He is himself.
Hey, Shabby. Now it's a party.
The Shabster.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Shabby. Hope you're doing all right.
We just missed ShabbyCon. G-Force and Scuba Pete were down shopping and toy hunting with Shabby.
I know. Look good, didn't it? Look good.
Yeah. Look good. Hanging out with the cows.
I could ride them.
Oh, no, that's a video I want to see. Salacious riding cows.
Here he is. The underpants squad leader himself, Michael.
Hashtag underpants squad.
Yeah. Hashtag UPS. Hashtag underpants squad. So let us know what you're wearing in the chat. If you like Bob and you're in your underpants, hashtag underpants squad. Hashtag UPS. Didn't
George Lucas say there's no underwear in space?
Did he say that?
He did.
Oh, is that why Princess Leia was all jiggly
That's why, yeah.
Yeah, we don't mind. We don't mind.
He was a visionary, that Lucas.
He was a visionary. There he is, Manga Fanga Danga, aka Simon Richardson, aka Shabby's brother, aka Tripod Man.
Laser-eyed Psy. I like it. That man's an artist. I'll tell you what. He is incredibly talented.
Very, very talented.
Such an amazing artist.
Really is. He likes to talk to fish.
There he is.
Scuba.
Driving and listening.
Scuba. I hope I haven't missed anything.
Scuba's the best.
It's just Gerard's here, our good friend Gerard.
Oh, hello.
Beautiful man, beautiful Gerard. Josh Anderson.
Nice, Josh is here.
Josh is here. Just don't accept an invitation into his projection room. Just leave it at that. Leave it at that.
I hope I never asked him, but I'd be curious if that Care Bear suit is flame retardant, because I always feel like 30 seconds after they take that picture, his green hair is sparking and smoking, and he's finding a nearest swimming pool to jump in. Yeah.
Hashtag leave the helmet on. That's trending. That's trending. He'd snuggle Obi-Wan.
There you go. Josh knows.
No smooching though.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got scruples. He's got rules. He's smart.
True. Here he is, the BOE.
Blacked out of Ewok.
The
BOE.
He's the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
He's been on YouTube longer than YouTube itself.
He's got a collection. He's got a real Star Wars collection.
He's got a real collection. I tell you what, he's got a really long pair of jiggly nutsacks as well. They clickety clonk as he walks down the street.
Oh man,
it happens, doesn't it? It happens when you get older. It happens, you know.
Well, that's what I've been told. I'll let you know if I find out.
Well, it happens. You'll know about it.
Yeah.
You'll go, oh, I remember that time Salacious was talking about them clickety clanking, and now they are. General Shinobi.
Oh wow.
Shanty.
Now
It's
we
my
have
good friend
royalty.
Shanty. My good.
Royalty in the chat.
Shanty's going for a bit of a hard time at the moment, so please don't send any super chats in. Please, but I know you like to, and we do appreciate it. Please don't. If you can support Shanty, she's going through some employment problems. If you can support her, she's doing it. She's not shouting about it, and she's not trying to raise thousands. Just a small, modest amount. She's got a GoFundMe, and it's in the link below. So it's in the ticker. It's in the description. So we just do a little thing, if we can. No, if we can't, it's just a little thing to help out Shanty if you can. So I'd like to help out our community where we can. Love Shanty.
Love you.
Love Shanty. Love you. Oh, and Shanty, you'll do it as well. You'll get there. Don't worry. Things will sort themselves out. Your talent is good.
Mm-hmm.
And Kat, I have a special lady friend.
Nice.
Well, everyone's coming out. Stevo. Everyone's coming out to see you.
Okay. We're gonna give him a show.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to, aren't I? Let me just go through. Everyone's saying hello to each other. I want to make sure I've not missed anybody. Would like to get to the first section. So
that's what's great. I mean, there's so many things about this community, but the fact that we all get connected and support each other and say hello. I mean, I might never get to see most of you guys in person, but I feel like I know you. I feel like we're friends, and catching up on live streams like this is just the best way to hang out. So
that's right.
Really cool.
That's right, Steve. That's right. The White Shadow. He's been hanging out with us. He's a good lad. White Shadow.
White Shadow. That's a cool name.
The Shadow Knows. The Shadow Knows.
Yeah.
Sub to Stevo if you can. The link's in the description.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
I think we're there. To tell you what, the chat's active tonight. They're all out to see you. But it is time for the first segment. Are you ready, Stevo?
I'm ready. Let's go.
You ready? Bob, he's ready for the first segment. Oh my word, where am I? There you go.
It's all right, I'm still ready. I'll stay ready.
To get to know you, but not in a pervy way. We want to get to know you, but not in a dirty way. We want to get to know you, not in a pervy way. We want to get to know you, not in a dirty way.
He's got to move.
Man. Those rum jams, man, I tell you what, they're all good. They're all hits, baby. They're all hits.
Getting you in the field, Stevo.
Mm.
Now then, before we get started, I'm learning about how people greet each other in different places. In New Zealand, Darth Rock taught me the nose rub. In Ireland, Brian taught me that they have a fight before. In Canada, they do the nose, the fist pump.
Yeah.
How do they greet where you are? How do we greet? Where are you? Where are you? And how do you greet?
I'm in Florida, so it's still the South, and it's not uncommon. You know, if you don't really know somebody and you're just meeting them, then you shake hands, traditional shake hands. But as soon as you know somebody, I'd say for at least a month, you're past shaking hands and you're just coming in for a hug. You're just hugging everybody.
Yeah, coming in.
Yeah.
It's good.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you do a little pat on the back too while you're doing it. Like if you're bros, you kind of pat too. So it's kind of a thud, kind of a pat.
Go on over.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. That way it's not too intimate. It's close, but it's like, okay, we're good. Yeah, we're still tough. Yeah.
I can confirm that Stevo is rocking the Old Spice as well. He's got the Old Spice on. Very good.
Yep.
Now then, Stevo, we've been friends for a while, but I'm always amazed, to be honest. I have to pinch myself because Bob and I have been fans of yours for so long.
Thank you.
You really are a legend to me.
Oh, man.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling though today? You're not gonna, how are you feeling? Are you likely to do anything weird today?
Weird? Ooh. I mean, this whole thing is weird, but so yeah, I guess we're doing it. Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Oh, the craziest thing I ever done? I don't know. I don't know what's good and crazy and interesting. I don't know. Come back to me on that one. Come back to me on that one.
Yeah,
Let me
we
think
have been
about it.
following you. We have been following you, so we know a little bit about you. I mean, a lot of people don't know this about you, but you're actually a trained electrician, aren't you?
A trained electrician.
Yeah,
I worked alongside some electricians. I used to work in new home construction, but I was on the end of the project. So when the house was done, I would come in and just do the punch outs and make sure the customer, the homeowner, was happy. And if something needed to be fixed, I would bring in the pros to come fix it. So if something electrical needed to be done, I would bring in the electricians. And sometimes I would see what they were doing. And sometimes if I knew that it was going to take a long time to book them to come in and make the repairs, sometimes I would do it myself. And nobody's house burned down. So I guess that makes me an electrician.
Yeah, we've got some evidence of it, to be honest. We've got some evidence of it.
Oh, we do? Oh.
Hi, I'm Stevo, and this is my house, and I'm sick of that fan. Ah! Ah! Ah!
That's I can explain.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't explain because when I woke up, I didn't remember what happened. I remember I installed the fan. I remember that. But when I woke up, I don't know how the trampoline got in the room, and I realized that I needed to install a new fan. So I didn't know there was a recording. That actually answers a lot of questions. That explains a lot. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks
people might think twice about booking you, but
no.
yeah, but you got some skills. Josh says you look at you. This must have been when you were younger.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit younger.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have the beard then. Didn't have the beard.
Yeah,
then.
don't call me unless I'm your last resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now then,
this fan above me is looking a little sketchy too, so hopefully it won't fall. All right. What's next?
No, Stevo. Not many people know that you're actually a champion pole vaulter.
Ah.
When did this become a hobby of yours?
Yeah. Well, I started with little poles, like straws.
Yeah.
And then I moved up to, like yardsticks. And then I grabbed I remember the first time I was cleaning the swimming pool and I grabbed that long, net, that long pole that you use to scoop out all the leaves that are really far away.
Yeah.
And that was when I really realized that I could do something. Yeah.
You got some skills.
Mm-hmm. Do we have a video of that too?
It's funny you should say that. We have got some footage.
Okay, let's roll it.
Vaulting. Yeah, it's, like I say, we've been following you for a while. So.
Weekends. Yep. I'm surprised you didn't get the one I was jumping over the alligators. That one didn't.
You should say that, Stevo.
Oh yeah.
There is evidence of you and an alligator.
We didn't even talk beforehand. How did we know?
Yeah, dude.
We didn't even sync that.
That's why I have 9 fingers. Yep, that's right. Yeah.
See, we've been following you for years, popping off.
You weren't lying. You were not lying.
Massive fans. Massive fans. Massive fans. Honest to God. Now, this is the final one. I should promise. But apparently, you've got a bit of a radical way of going to the toilet, haven't you?
Yeah. It's a little unconventional, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like to do things normal. I like to try different things.
You certainly do. You certainly do.
Yep.
I'm Stevo, and this is the poo cocktail.
You didn't record me doing that.
All right. Good luck. You ready, Stevo?
No.
Order up! Poo Cocktail Supreme!
Okay, well, is it over?
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Are you sure it's over?
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Okay. That was traumatizing. I don't want to live through that again. That was too much.
God, I can't imagine what it was like first time. I mean, whoo.
They told me they were just going to knock it over. They lied.
They lied. Well, we're definitely getting copyright strike for this, but who cares? We got Stevo. We got Stevo here.
That's all right. I'll sign off on it. I'll clear it with the legal team. There won't be any copyright strike. I got connections.
I'm really sorry, Stevo. That's been on Bob's mind for about a year, so he's just desperate for the opportunity.
Bob's been working on that. Okay, I don't blame him. That's a good one. I don't blame him.
Now back to your YouTube channel. Almost at 1,000 subs. Going really well. A great channel. What made you start on YouTube, Stevo? Was it the fringe benefits like the orgies?
No. Actually, I didn't know about those. Those were a surprise to me. It was just, my boys and I, we'd been collecting a little bit, and I had gotten rid of all my childhood stuff when I was a teenager. And, that's kind of what happens sometimes. You sell them at garage sales, you lose them, they break, you donate them, you pass them on. So that was kind of a bummer. But with my boys, I was getting back into collecting because I'm buying stuff for them and we're enjoying Star Wars together. So when the pandemic hit and we had extra time on our hands, we'd already been going to toy shows and conventions and Comic-Cons. So when all that kind of came to a halt temporarily, we just decided, let's start doing it on YouTube and let's start highlighting our collection and going shopping whenever we can, whenever stores open, and getting back to conventions when they slowly rolled back in, when they slowly came back again. So it was just sort of that perfect timing of the boys being the right age and free time on our hands and a collection that we were already building that kind of just said, let's do it. Let's get started. And then instantly it was like you start making friends and you start meeting KoWaKiaN MoNKey-LiZaRDs and Scubas and Shabbies and all these awesome guys. And it's just, they pull you in and they encourage you. And then it just becomes more than a hobby. It becomes a community. It becomes a family. It becomes just so much fun.
Well, the community is so much better for having you in it, Stevo. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
And I like the fact that you get to enjoy your channel with your kids as well. That's a special bit of it, you know. It's quite special. You can do something as a family, you know. It's important.
Yeah, that was really the impetus of it. It was just keep doing it, keep having more things in common with the boys, and spending more quality time together. And so that was the best part. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like me and Suspicious Ron and Freddie Num and Pilly Yum Yum. You know.
Oh, Pilly there. Pilly's my favorite.
Yeah, we have to keep Pilly on the straight and narrow though, because you know
that's good.
Pilly can have a tendency to wander off the reservation, if you know what I mean.
Well, when he comes back, tell him I said hello.
All right. He might pop on.
Okay.
So then, you like to collect toys. Tell us about your favorite toy lines, please. But no rude ones, please, because this is a serious professional channel.
No, so we leave those. We leave those with the orgies.
Yeah. What toy lines do you like to collect?
It was always, for me, just getting vintage Star Wars. That's what I grew up with. So Kenner Star Wars action figures, vehicles, all that stuff. And only when I started the channel did I start getting into Black Series and start getting into Marvel Legends and start getting into 6-inch action figures. And I never was interested in that until I started watching some YouTube reviews, and I'd see them all over toy shows. So I figured, okay, let me get one. And actually, my friend Dan bought me my first one. He bought me IG-88. And at first I was like, well, great. What am I going to do with this? I don't even collect this line. And then once I opened it, I realized how cool they are. And I realized that, you know, as I'd gotten older and bigger, the 3 3/4 action figures that fit so perfectly into my childlike hands didn't fit so perfectly anymore. But now that 6-inch scale was the perfect scale for that recreation, childlike feeling, but as an adult in your adult size. I mean, it's just perfectly scaled for you. So then I picked up X-Wing Luke, and then I picked up Bosk, and now I've got a lot more. So it's still Kenner Star Wars, but I've collected more Black Series now, and vintage collection too.
The scaling thing's interesting, you know, having a 6-inch in your hand. Pity Yum Yum said, you know, that you know, Pity has the same feelings, you know, when Pity self pleasures. It's a similar kind of feeling, you know. A 6-inch in your hand is, you know, slightly more substantial than the old 3 3/4.
Feels natural that way, right?
yeah. That's right.
You rather show that off than the smaller one, you know. If anybody's gonna watch your channel, you know.
Well, you know, it's known. You know, I've got a bit of a grower rather than a shower. You know, but it's there. You know, it does the job. You know, does the job.
You gotta come down to Florida. It's a lot warmer.
Yeah, that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it helps with the circulation and all that. You know. Tell us about your favorite. That's a hard one, this, for collectors. I know, because you collect all sorts. But is there anything in your collection that, you know, you'd grab if you had to leave, or, you know, something that's?
Yeah, let me grab it.
It goes. There's that fan. That fan looks better, Nick, now.
Oh yeah, the camera moves. So
let's put him on screen.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Once you get this guy all hooked up, I went to Josh. Is it Josh's Custom Capes? Oh man, I feel bad. I can't remember, but he's on Etsy.
What's going on with the cape? It looks like it's on a wire.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice wired soft goods fabric, so you can really twist it around and pose it.
Nice.
Yeah, I did a video on it if you want to double check the reference, but I think it's Josh's Custom Capes. So
that is something the 3 3/4 do better. They always have the soft goods.
I know. And I don't know why Black Series doesn't do this more often, because it really makes the figure. I mean, you want to pay deluxe if you want to pay a deluxe price, then at least give me deluxe materials. So you get a wired cape, and you can really make it look so much more dynamic and pose it so much more interestingly. And then I got the Black Saber for him. And then I haven't been really interested in all the Grogus. I'm hoping that new pipeline that they announced is going to be something a little bit different than just those 100 of iterations of Black Series Grogus that they've already given you, because none of them are really articulated. So this is the best for me, because it's the combination of the old and new. So we've got the classic Kenner Yoda here, and you've got the new awesome articulated Black Series Mando. And I think the scale is better than the Grogu, to have that full size whatever species Yoda and Grogu is in Din's hand.
I don't think we'll ever know. I don't think we'll ever know, will we? It's not some things you're not supposed to know. You know.
I don't know. I don't think we will know, and I'm fine with that. I think the mystery is part of the fun. They've answered enough questions about Star Wars, and they're going to answer 100 more mysteries before they're done. So if they keep one or two things a secret, like the the origins of Yoda, then I think that's cool. We can keep that a secret. I think George Lucas wants to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
So hopefully Disney's going to honor that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now, Stevo, do you like to collect? Us collectors, we're it's a bit of a, once you stop, you can't, and we tend to collect other things. I don't know whether you collected other things other than toys. You've got your arcades there, so clearly you do.
Yeah. I don't know if I really collect them. I certainly wouldn't mind having one or two more, but I don't know if I have the room for them.
Do you collect like cards or stickers or?
I do collect comics.
Oh dear, comics.
Yeah, I do collect comics. I was just recently at a show, and I picked up. I'm trying to get a full run of G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah.
So from the 80s, the Real American Hero line. Those are the ones I had as a kid. So I still have my childhood collection of comics. So I've been trying to add to that. So I found this one this weekend, issue 26.
Oh, it looks good, Nick.
And it's like the origins of Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, and going back to Vietnam and how they met and who they became and how they trained as ninjas.
And these first appearance type comics, they tend to go for the most money, don't they?
Yeah, I just recently sent some to be graded, and I've never done that before, so I'm excited about how that's going to turn out. So I'll make a video when they come. Oh, what's up, Ninja? Ninja's here.
Ninja.
Love that dude.
Ninja.
He does some awesome custom work. It's fantastic stuff.
Oh, I know Ninja.
And then what is this? This is 35. So I picked up this one. Got the Dreadnoughts riding motorcycles. And
Marco's here to see you as well, by the looks of it.
What's up, Marco?
Marco's here, look.
Got the Pikachu kitty. Love that. And then I've got 53, which is just the coolest cover. Snake Eyes and all the Marvel heroes around the border.
Very cool. Very cool.
So really excited about that one. And then I grabbed issue 66.
Oh, 66. Order 66. Yeah.
So you got Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow teaming up to rescue some of the Joes that are held hostage there.
Nice.
So yeah, I collect mostly Star Wars and G.I. Joe and Web of Spider-Man. Those are the comics I'm really into.
Which grading company did you use? CGC, is it?
I use CGC, yeah. They're out of Sarasota, so they're really only about an hour away from me. And I was thinking initially, well, I won't have to ship them. I don't have to pay for shipping or worry about them getting damaged in shipping. I'll just drive down to Sarasota and turn them in. Well, they won't let you do that. You have to be a dealer. But one of the toy shops that I go to locally, Big Red Head Vintage Toys, he does that. So he has a certification to just drive down there and drop off comics to be graded. So I took them into him, and he's just going to drive them down. And hopefully I'll have them back by the fall. What's up, Vern?
Vern's here. He gets upset when he's not invited. So I'll keep him in next to me now. So
there you go.
Complain. He's a bit quiet today, though, because he's getting a bit old.
What would he say if you were here?
He'd probably just be mumbling some nonsense. So he's probably better off just being quiet a bit, to be honest. Because probably make some joke that no one really gets. So bless him. We love him now. We do love him. We
definitely do.
We do love him.
He's the greatest.
He's a good egg. So G.I. Joe, Star Wars comics. What about Marvel? Are you into Marvel at all?
Yeah, Web of Spider-Man was the one that I collected as a kid. So I'm trying to get a full run of those as well. That was the first time I was introduced to the black costume Spider-Man. So those always had a special place in my heart. So I know Sean Solo really likes Web of Spider-Man as well.
Oh, he's a massive Spider-Man fan, sure.
Yeah. So those are my three top comics.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Oh, definitely Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Definitely.
Spider-Man.
Who's yours? Who's your favorite?
I like Batman.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that.
But he hasn't got any superpowers, but I like his gadgets.
Yeah.
No, he's got all the money and all the gadgets, and he
wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. But there are some superpowers I wouldn't mind, like the stretchy man in Fantastic Four.
I can't imagine how that would come in handy. I mean,
my God, I mean, can you imagine it, Stevo?
I don't know.
Ooh.
It would seem awkward.
Ooh. Imagine it. Imagine going around my special lady friend's house with those superpowers.
Oh, like Bo-Katan. Okay.
Well, yeah.
That's why you were making those noises.
Or the supermodel Helena Christensen.
Oh.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be, and what would you do with it? Would you try and sneak into the supermodel Helena Christensen's changing room?
She would try to sneak into mine, but that's an easy answer. I've thought about this before. I would want to teleport. Teleport would be the best power because you could be anywhere you needed to be. You could evade anybody you needed to evade, and you'd never have to pay for plane tickets or go through security or the long waits or all that stuff. You could just snap your fingers and be at ShabbyCon, and everybody would be there, and that would be perfect. Yep.
So basically, you just go backpacking, basically. Long backpacking trip.
Well, you could fit in my backpack, and we'd go together.
That's it. We're on.
Yeah.
I could climb up on there.
We'd go to Australia.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if it would work to different planets, though.
I'll keep you away from the crocodiles, don't worry.
Please. I'll bring my pole vaulter. We'll do our best.
I know you get tempted.
I do. I've got a few in my neighborhood. They're good friends of mine.
They just wander around where you are.
They do. We've got a bunch of retention ponds in our neighborhood, and they will walk across the street from one pond to the next. Yeah, and they get, generally, I haven't seen them bigger than 5 feet, because if they get bigger than that, somebody will call the animal control and take them away and take them to a farm somewhere where they can run and play.
That's still pretty good. Big, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty big. You got to, not that they're not going to attack you. It happens, but it's like 1 in a million chance that it happens, because generally if you get too close, they can run away super fast. So whenever I try to get close to see how close I can get or get a good shot on my camera, they just whip their tail and boom, they're gone. Yeah.
Now, Marcos, this may be, they might have some knowledge into this, because I think he's one of your friends, isn't he? What he's asking specifically about Black Hole
figures. Love the movie. Don't have any of the figures. I'd like to find some. I rarely see them at toy shows, even.
Yeah.
I rarely see them.
I want to say Geek Strong's got some Black Hole figures.
No,
mind you, he's got everything, hasn't he? So
he does. Any property, he's got it. He's got it all.
He's got it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Definitely check out Geek Strong for all those rare and hard to find figures.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Why can't I think of the robot's name in Black Hole? It's right on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
Put it in the chat. Let me know.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them. One's the old Southern Country busted up one, and then there's a new one.
Vincent
was the bad guy. He was like the killer Dark Trooper one, all in crimson. But then you had the 2 friendly ones. No, Maximilian was the old Bob and Vincent were the friendly ones, and Maximilian was the killer one. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Geek Strong.
Very good. All right then, let's have a little pivots to the hit documentary series Star Wars. Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite episode in the hit documentary series Star Wars, and why?
Mm-hmm. It is a documentary because it's true. Well, all time is, just put it in the Hall of Fame. It doesn't even need a discussion. It's Empire Strikes Back. But after that, I think it's Rogue One. I really think it's Rogue One. Just how they were able to capture the intensity, and still make it light and humorous. Still put K2SO in there and make you laugh. And they had some great creatures in there. They had just drama and suspense, and it had, that unhappy ending that that Empire Strikes Back has, but still leaves you with hope, still leaves you with a sense of, but the story's not over. We're going to come back. So for all that together, and a great Darth Vader scene to boot, Rogue One is my favorite.
There's some bloody good scaling in that movie. I don't think we've ever quite seen the Star Destroyer look like that, you know, with the light moving across it. And there's some great visuals of the Death Star, obviously. And
oh my god, breathtaking! Yeah,
yeah, and
see it
Star,
upside down?
yeah, just incredible. I remember the build up to that movie was incredible because they released that trailer, and the trailer makers, yeah, yeah, you know it. So it kind of reminds me of the old Alien movie with the piercing siren in that, you know.
Good call.
It really ramps up the heartbeat and gets you going.
Yeah.
If there was ever a movie, I'd love to have seen what the other version looked out before they, you know, they altered it. I would be really curious to see that. But yeah, probably the best movie they've made under Disney, I think.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. It was
good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. Good choice.
Right on.
Josh says that's my third favorite under Empire and Jedi. Very good.
Well, listen, nobody's going to argue against Jedi. Jedi's great. I mean, it's awesome. Leaves you with a new hope. That's right, Shadow.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your favorite human character in the documentary series Star Wars?
Luke Skywalker. Yeah. And what's that?
Farm Boy or Jedi Knight?
Well, yeah, probably Return of the Jedi Luke, that he ultimately becomes, is the most inspiring. But even the last Jedi, I find so relatable, because as I get older and you think about what legacy you want to leave and what you want to be remembered by, it's hard to stay on top. It's hard to stay at that level that Luke hit at Return of the Jedi. Even when you save the galaxy, where else do you have to go? There's nowhere to go up. You're only going to go down. You're only going to come down emotionally. You're going to come down physically. You're going to come down reputation-wise. Once you've hit that plateau, you're just going to go down. So to see him try to keep raising the bar and try to do everything that he could do to restart the Jedi, only to have it fail when he saved the galaxy, after all, to suffer that kind of failure, I mean, it must have been debilitating. And so to see him distraught and not himself, not the Luke that we knew when we saw him when you see him in The Last Jedi in that state, I found it really relatable, because it's almost a mirror to you that says, okay, you've had your glory days. You've had your moments where you were on top. Now what? And how easy is life going to be to you afterwards? And because life will knock you down again and again, and you just got to keep getting back up. And that's exactly what Luke does at the end. He gets back up and he realizes that somebody needs him. It doesn't matter if it's the galaxy. It could just be one person. It could just be Rey needs him, or my sister needs me, or my few friends that are trapped here in this one spot and isolated. They need me. And so I'm going to pick myself back up. I'm going to give everything that I have. And then he does. He gives everything that he has, and he has the most amazing and unexpected and mind-blowing Jedi trick that you've ever seen pulled off on screen. And even when he disappears and dies, we're all looking around going, what just happened? That was so unexpected and unbelievable. And that I think that's the controversy of that movie, is that people are just left with the why and what was that, and they're not really understanding Luke's perspective from that and all that he'd been through to get there. And if you're going to go out, what better way than to be the true hero? Because like I say, you are the hero of your own story. And he didn't stay in that state where he was defeated. He didn't remain there in this dejected, I can't do anything, there's nothing, I'm not the guy that I used to be kind of state. He rose above all that. And he conquered his own fear and his own doubts. And he rose to the occasion. And he did what he was trained and preparing himself to do. And it was miraculous and magnificent, and it saved the galaxy again. So Luke Skywalker, number one.
Bob. This is what's special about Stevo. Go and subscribe to his channel. What a positive message there. Thank you, Stevo. That hit me in the feels a little bit. I think some controversy that film, but you're not wrong. You know, life is struggle, and
Yeah.
And yeah, in that story, he did come back, didn't he? In the end, in a quite remarkable way. So,
and his
Stevo.
acting, Mark Hamill's acting in that film, he should have been Oscar nominated. I'm sorry, he didn't have to win, but he should have been Oscar nominated because that was fantastic what he was able to do. And even with the interviews that he gave, that he was not himself sure as an actor that this was the direction the character needed to go, he still went emotionally to that next level and had a performance that was unbelievable. And I can never watch that movie and not think what a great performance Mark Hamill is giving. Even if I don't like every direction the film takes, he doesn't stop just performing at the highest level. And I think it makes Daisy Ridley even better too.
Yeah, and he's a true professional as well, isn't he? You know, outside of the film, you know, all the way through it, even if he didn't always necessarily agree with everything they were doing. But yeah, Tez is right. Stevo is here, putting things in perspective.
Thanks, Tez.
Now that Stevo has convinced us all to love the worst Star Wars movie ever, only Stevo could do this.
Josh is like Empire, Last Jedi, and then Return of the Jedi.
Only Stevo has the power to do this. Connor says, "Ladies and gentlemen, Stevo."
Thanks, Connor.
There you go. If you need somebody to come and give a positive speech somewhere, you know, at some event, hire Stevo, because you'll all leave feeling good about things. So that's why we got Steve on. That's why we got Stevo on. You know, we need a bit of everything's going to pot. We need some positivity. So
thanks, man. I want to get in a room with dudes nerdery and just have a drink and just talk and listen and see if I can help them to just see the sequels in a little different light. He doesn't have to love them. They don't have to be your favorite, but just see them in a different light and just change his perspective just a little bit. He probably changed mine too. We could be a mutual conversation, but it would be fun. It would be fun.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Right, we're 56 minutes in. I could just listen to you all day long, to be honest, but we have got to move it on. I haven't asked you my obligatory. We'll just do it then. We'll just do it.
Okay, go for it.
Final question. If you were trapped in a deserted island with me and the supermodel Helena Christensen, what 3 things would you take and why?
Oh, what I take?
I feel like I shouldn't have asked this now because we're changing the tone.
Changing the mood. I would take 3 sleeping bags because we'd all have to be comfortable and warm,
thoughtful,
and snuggly.
Thoughtful.
And I would take what do you like, cards or board games? Because we have to play games. So is it going to be a board game or a deck of cards?
Well, you do know that I'm the Monopoly champion of 2021.
I'll bring Star Wars Monopoly then.
Yeah.
That'll keep us entertained.
Yeah.
And probably a lifetime supply of tea in case we get stuck there for a while. At least we'll have some good drinks.
See this, everyone. It's not like bloody Left Coast Rick that wanted a bloody shovel and a spit roast and a bloody lighter. To, you know, look at this.
No, that's not the way to go. No, we'll have tea and play Monopoly in our sleeping bags. It'll be great.
How about that? Eh? He's the man, ain't he, Stevo? All right, Bob. Next section, please. Next section. Bob. All right, Salacious. Calm down. I'm trying to find it. Oh, my word. I'm getting old. I can't see things. I can't see. Where is it? Bob, what are you doing? I'm getting nailed on. What are you picked up? What are you picked up? What are you picked up? Not herpes. What are you picked up? What are you picked up? What are you picked up? Not herpes. What are you picked up? What are you picked up? What are you picked up? Not herpes. What are you picked up? What are you picked up? What are you picked up? Not herpes. Right on cue, look, Stevo. It's as if he was watching in the background.
Would you watch Peacemaker on the island?
He's been going
Peacemaker on an island? Come on, that's a ridiculous question.
He's been going about bloody Peacemaker. Honest to God.
He's #Underpants Squad though.
Oh, it's hashtag leg model. Did you know it's a leg model?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. You've seen that, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right then. What
Well,
we
we
picked up
picked
then?
up.
Yeah. Got any pickups?
I do. I do. So I was just at the world's or the largest toy show in Florida. Sunday. I think they do it about twice a year. So I try to go whenever I can. They have great selection of vintage and modern. So I put it all in my
nice
classic Star Wars loot bag here.
Classic.
So everybody's like enamored with the Lego Star Wars. My kids love it. I mean, I understand. It's cool. It's fun and all. But it's hard to beat this.
Oh, the classic. Yeah.
I've been wanting to pick this up for a long time. It's the first time I found it at a toy show. So I saw it and I like ran to it and just scooped it up. And it's complete. It's got
fantastic.
I would have just bought the box, but it's got the game too.
Wow, it's in good nick too.
I know, it's in really great shape. So I'll do a video on this to really highlight it because it's got the manual in here too.
Bob collects all the old Star Wars games. He's obsessed with them. That's a cracker.
Does Bob have this one?
Do you know what? We had Sinclair. We didn't have that console. We didn't have that.
Yeah.
Is that Nintendo?
This is Atari.
We started with the 520. So we only get the games that we had in the consoles.
Right.
So we started with the 520 ST.
520 ST. Okay, I don't know that one.
It was after that, yeah. So we had the Sinclair Spectrum and the Atari ST, and we've got every game on them.
Spectrum. Yeah,
so
Spectrum. Tez plays Spectrum games on his channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got them on the Spectrum and on the Atari.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've never played Spectrum, but it looks a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, it's not that great to be honest. But...
Yeah. They've come a long way.
Yeah.
They've come a long way. So this is 1982. So this came out when I was 6, going on 7. Fantastic. And I'm sure I had it, but I didn't have it anymore, and I'm glad to get it. Yeah. Thanks, BOE. I picked up Obi-Wan just in time for the new show. I'm trying to collect all of the original 12. So I just need Luke, Leia, and the Jawa left.
Very good. So
I've been taking my time with it, really just enjoying finding them instead of just buying them all up when I see them. So I'm getting one at a time and really enjoying it. So I got Obi-Wan. Picked up this 1982 ET figurine.
It's so funny that you got that because we collect ET as well. And
you do? That's awesome.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, I love ET. One of my favorite all-time movies.
Yeah.
One of the best. So this package is starting to fall apart. So I'm going to, and the back is kind of gone. So I'm gonna open them up. So I'll open them up and let them free. And all right, so I wanted to offer a little tip here. I found these from a vendor at the show. And the best thing about them is that they're not damaged. And he had stacks of them. He had everyone in the collection of the Tartakovsky figures. And maybe one was bent. And all the rest of them were pristine. So I asked him, I said, how in the world did you order these from Walmart and they not come damaged? Because everybody I know and all my friends on YouTube and everybody posting pictures, they're all bent and messed up. And he said that when you order them from Walmart, you have to designate them as a gift when you're ordering them.
Oh, that's the trick.
Yeah, that's the trick. And he said more often than not, most of the time when he designates it as a gift during the online order, they come back in good shape. So I just bought the red one. I bought Captain Fordo, the red ARC Trooper, from Walmart today. I saw they had him back up. So I put it down as a gift, and it's supposed to come tomorrow. So I'm going to find out if this really works. Not that I'm the one chance that means yes or no, but at least I'm going to put it to the test myself, and I'll be the sample size to help determine if this is accurate. But judging by what he had, and he had stacks of them, and all but one were in perfect condition. So try it, everybody. I don't know if anybody's done that, but apparently that's what you got to do. Yeah, Greedo and Speedo does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, put it down as a gift. I don't know if they come naked, but or in a Speedo, but at least you can get them in good order.
I love that
And then-
Luminara. Love that Luminara.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah.
So I-
Oh, that
I-
bat bike's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
been wanting to get this for a while, so they had it cheap at the show, so I grabbed it.
I love these McFarlane bikes. We've got that one. We just bought the Batman one that's just come out as well. They're good value, I think.
They are,
Good
yeah.
value.
I think they are too. Are you going to open that one, the new Batman one?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like to see that. And the last thing I got Zemo.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
they had him at the show.
No Baron.
This guy had like 4 of them. So I got to. You remember the good old days when you go to a store and you find like 3 of the things and you get to pick the one you like, which one has the best paint apps and which one's the best, the package is the least crooked. So I got to take my pick of the 4 that he had, and they were all good looking, but this was the best looking one in my point of view.
Oh,
So
you got
I
a nice selection. You got a nice selection of stuff there. I like, the
Yeah, it really was a
variety.
good show, vintage, modern, a little bit of everything. And if you watch the video, right early on, there's a guy that was doing custom lightsaber hilts, and he had like 3 tables just covered with movie props, accurate ones, and then all kinds of different ones that he made and designed, and just some fantastic stuff. He had the dark saber hilt that was from Star Wars Rebels, so it was all chromed, silver, and shiny. And I picked it up and I gave him to my friend Sean's son, and he's holding it. And I'm like, how much is that? And he said, that one's going for $600. I'm like, okay, let's put that down gently. Let's put it down. These were nice pieces. Those were really nice.
Bless.
What's my
Sleeping.
pickup?
Sleeping's here. Sleeping. Hi, sleeping.
Sleeping. What's up, bro? Good to see you. We got all the legends here today.
Everyone's here.
Did Salacious pick anything up?
To be honest, we're about to move house, so we're going a bit steady.
Oh,
Yeah, Bob
yeah.
sold the flat, so we're going to be
Awesome.
homeless. We're going to
Congratulations.
be homeless. Yeah. Well, we're going to be homeless, to be honest, Stevo. Yeah, we're frantically. The market's like gone crazy over here, so
How's
we're
it?
frantically looking for a place, and of course, it's got to be able to accommodate a monkey lizard lair. So
Yeah.
and Salacious has some very particular set of requirements. So
Well, he
so no-
deserved the best. Yeah.
well, that's right. I'd agree with that, Stevo.
Are you going to rent for a while until you find the new spot?
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got thankfully Earth Mum doesn't live too far, so we've got a spare bed there for a short while.
Good.
But I can't imagine that it's going to be too long. So because although Earth Mum does love Salacious, I'm sure she doesn't want a dozen monkey lizards scampering around the house all the time. So no, we're going a bit quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're trying to be a little bit quiet, although we have got lots of pre-orders that are yet to come in. So those Tartakovsky Clone Wars, for example, we pre-ordered those, ages ago, and they've not come in yet. So there is stuff
Pre-orders. Pre-orders are so frustrating.
I know.
Have you gone in and like changed the address so they don't get delivered to your old place?
Not yet. I probably should do that.
Yeah. I know Shabby had some issues with that.
Yeah.
With a couple of things that he'd ordered.
Rum's moving to Devon. That'd be nice.
Oh, that's where Tez is, right?
Very nice.
Yeah, this market here in Tampa is the hottest market in the country right now.
Wow.
There's just no inventory. And I was talking to one of my real estate friends at church, and he's a realtor, and he was saying, yeah, there's just nothing to sell, and as soon as things come available, they don't even get listed. They're just gone. And I know this personally because we had a family friend that just passed away, and she asked that I take care of her estate. And so she gave me the realtor that she wanted me to work with. And it's been a breeze because before we even listed it, the neighbor across the street approached me and said he was interested in buying it. And so we got a contract and didn't even have to list it. Literally, the neighbor across the street is going to buy her house. So, I mean, it didn't take more than a conversation, in the road to, and then a phone call to make it happen. That's how in demand property is right now. It's bananas.
Yeah, same here. There's some pretty crazy speculation about what the place would look like. Bob put sand around Salacious's cage at night. I don't live in a cage, thank you. No cage. Swing and chairs. I mean, can you imagine it? Well, we're 1 hour and 10 minutes in, but we can't let you go without doing one final segment. Are you okay to do one more?
Let's go one more. Let's go.
One more. We've got to do one more because everyone wants to see this. So, Star Wars roleplay. Star Wars roleplay. I play, you play. Star Wars roleplay. Star Wars roleplay. Star Wars roleplay.
Rock on.
We're rocking on.
Nice.
So then, in Star Wars roleplay,
yeah,
as the guest, you get to pick any scene from any of the episodes in the hit documentary series Star Wars. And using the medium of physical theater, you and I will recreate that scene. However, we will not stick to the script.
Right.
We will change the script and we'll make it the way we want it to be.
Okay. All right. I saw you do this with Papa Gordon. It was excellent. It was really good.
He was good.
He was quite good.
Yeah, he had me, to be honest. He had me.
All right. So let's do, I get to pick?
You get to pick as the guest. You get to pick any scene.
Okay.
Any scene from any of the episodes. Your prequel.
Let's go to let's go to The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, classic.
And Luke's out, lost in the snow. He just escaped the Wampa, and he's passed out in the snow. And Han is not going to let his friend die out there. So this is Han talking to the deck officer as he is looking for Luke and deciding what to do. Okay.
Yeah. Who are you going to be?
Okay. So I'll be the deck officer and you'll be Han Solo.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'll start.
Okay.
I'm Han Solo, the smuggler. Where the hell is my friend Luke? Has anyone seen him? Deck officer. Where is he? I know he was out last night, all night long, boning. But he's young and he's adventurous, so you can't blame him. Have you seen him come in the West Gate?
No, I haven't been at the West Gate. I've been here at the South Gate, but I haven't seen him.
What's going on in the West Gate?
Nah, I think they closed the West Gate. Yeah, I think there was a plumbing problem. So it's really stinky down there. There's water everywhere. It's kind of frozen poop right now. You might want to stay away. Just stay down here south. South is better. South is good. We got a few alligators, but other than that, it's fine.
I'm almost certain my young friend Luke went boning out of the West Gate.
Yeah, he's done for. Just don't even bother.
What? Goddamn it, deck officer. Do your goddamn job. And look at protect our rebels. All they want to do is go for a good bone.
You're right. Okay, let's tell you what. You're not going to go on that tauntaun, are you? I mean, that tauntaun's going to freeze before you reach the first marker.
Well, then I'll see you in tauntaun heaven.
Hey. You know what? It just occurred to me. You don't have to take the tauntaun.
Oh, we still doing it?
Yeah, no, don't take the tauntaun. You want to take the winterized monkey lizard.
Oh, the winter.
Yeah. They're thick. They've got a good thick coat of blubber on and a really heavy coat of hair. Right. They can survive. Yeah.
Do you have any winterized monkey lizards around here, deck officer?
I do actually. Yeah. Here he is. We call him Spunky because he likes to get a little randy and little silly. But
he likes to bone too, huh?
Yeah. So take him.
One good looking monkey lizard, I have to say.
You won't have to like cut him open or anything, and you'll have a much better time, especially late at night when things get cold and dark. Yeah. Because monkey lizards are for love.
End scene.
There it is.
There it is. We did it.
And then there's like a post-credit scene where like Luke and Han are just all snuggled up with the winterized monkey lizard, and they're just soft romantic music from Only One Kenobi is playing, and it's great.
It's one of the weird episodes of Empire Strikes Back, but I'm down. I want to see it. I think I think Shabby's up for it as well by the looks of it. So
Spunky the monkey lizard. Yep.
Spunky
He's a
the
spunky monkey.
This is a thing. Stevo, it's been great having you, man. It's been absolutely brilliant. You've been a fantastic guest. We're huge fans of yours, as you know, have been for ages. Thank you ever so much for coming on.
Thank you.
We need to get you to 1,000 subs, man. It should happen. So
I'm doing a giveaway.
Oh.
So if you want to jump in, if you haven't subscribed, you can win. I'm going to draw 4 winners. So you can win either Darth Revan, you can win Ben Reilly Spider-Man, you can win the Cobra Bat, and you can win Wrecker. So as soon as we hit 1,000, we're only like 42 away. 4 winners will get their pick of one of these 4 action figures. So thanks for letting me plug that, Salacious. Thank you, Bob.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. What else have you got coming up? Anything else you want to on the Collecting Star Wars channel? Is there anything else you want to let people know about?
Check out the review I just dropped yesterday of the world's I keep wanting to say the world's largest toy show. It's Florida. Florida's my world. It's Florida's largest toy show. So we did that. That's great.
Well, everything's big in Florida anyway.
Everything's big. You know, the monkey lizards are big. It's all big. Alligators are big. So check that out. And then I've got a bunch more reviews of all this stuff that I bought that I'm going to start making too. So they'll be up soon too. So thank you. It's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun.
If you haven't subbed, please go and sub to Stevo, Collecting Star Wars. Beautiful man, beautiful channel. Go and do it now. Just a quick one. Oh, the link's in the description. The link is in the description.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. If you can, help out our special lady friend Shanti. She's not screaming and shouting about this or trying to raise thousands of pounds. She's just asking for a little bit of help. She's got a GoFundMe. The link's in the description. If you can, go and help her out. We're always trying to look out for our friends in the community. So
yes, absolutely. Let's help Shanti.
We've got 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. It's now every Saturday. We've dug our flag, our pole in the ground on Saturdays at 10 o'clock to try and keep it a bit more consistent. So we're over on the Dudes channel this Saturday. So come and hang out with us if you can. That's 10 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Eastern.
That's a can't miss. Don't miss that live stream. That's the best time. Absolutely. 3 Minute Monkey Lizard, my favorite.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, Steven. And we've started doing Monkey Lizard Lego builds now every Sunday. And what we do is we put the link to the studio in the chat. Anyone that wants to come and build can come and join the stream. They're called the Lego Studs. All you need to do is join the stream to be one of the Lego Studs. And we're building for 2 hours every Sunday. It's a lot of fun. Even Vern, you might see Vern.
You might even smile.
He might even smile.
What are you building lately? What's the latest one you're working on?
I'm building the Batmobile at the moment from the new film. Although
nice. Love that.
Everyone takes the mick out of me though because I'm pretty slow. So
take your time with it. Yeah, enjoy it.
I've got an AT-AT to build, and but we've got some great. Colonel Angus is building the UCS Star Destroyer.
Ooh, that's a good one.
1000 Ghost always joins us. He's building various Harry Potter sets, and
he's probably got a stack of Legos because I know he stocks up on those piles of shame of Legos. He's probably got a few to get to.
He's got everything.
Yeah.
And next Monday for MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout, we've got the wonderful Gilbert and Harrison from Fulcrum Entertainments. They're a Star Wars news reporting channel. Great lads, very, very funny. So come and check those boys out.
Nice. That'll be good.
Go and sub to Stevo, please. Go and sub to Stevo. Go and sub to him. Get him there. 1,000 subs. Massive thank you to the MoNKey-LiZaRD Army. You guys are awesome. Please hit the like button. Leave us a friendly comment. Subscribe to Salacious and to Stevo. Turn on those notifications. And remember, MoNKey-LiZaRDs are for life, aren't they, Stevo?
For life, for love, not for spit roasting.
I'm Salacious Rum. Remember to make love, not war, because time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. I'm a monkey-lizard, I'm a monkey-lizard, and I love to make love that warm. Unless it's Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. I'm a monkey-lizard, I'm a monkey-lizard, and I love to make love that warm. Unless it's Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. Don't forget what it takes to be a human being, but I'm not a human.